10 o'clock. Fiending for the guap, I be beaming, losing balance. Yo, bitch falling on my yacht. They're like, smell like genius.
Hello, lovies out there in the web. It is me, Myrcedes, and in today's video, I'm gonna be telling you guys all my tips and tricks on how to start a YouTube channel. I'm actually really excited for this video because I've been wanting to make it for a while now, because I kind of feel like after being on YouTube for a couple of years, I kind of know the idea and the gist of everything, so I just wanted to vocalize that and help out anybody else who really wants to start a channel or grow their channel. So yeah, in this video I'm going to tell you guys how to start a channel. I'm also going to tell you guys how to gain 1,000 subscribers, like how I did it and stuff like that. If you guys are new to my channel, feel free to subscribe if you've never seen my face before here on YouTube. And if you guys like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Also, I have all of my recent uploads in my description box, or you can go on my channel and look up all my other videos that I recently just uploaded. The timestamp of everything, like all the tips and the tricks and like the order of everything, if you want to just skip to that throughout the video, it'll be right here. And yeah. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Always using my notes. Okay, the first thing I wrote down is ask yourself why you want to start a channel. This could be for any specific reason. Like, for example, if you're trying to start a channel to make money, you just know you're gonna have to have a lot of patience because it will take a while. And I feel like if you're in the mindset all about the money, I feel like it's gonna make you even more aggravated because you're not going to be making money right away. It takes a while to make money. I feel like you just have to figure out why, you have to ask yourself, why am I doing this? And then when you figure out why you're doing it, then you become more passionate and then you're able to do more with your channel, I feel like. I asked myself while I was doing this, and I honestly did this YouTube channel just for fun, just because I love to post things, and I'm really passionate about editing and filming and the whole production, and I feel like this is just a hobby of mine, and I feel like it gives me personal growth to see my videos how they used to be before to how they're now, and it also gives me memories and stuff like that. So it could be a number of reasons. Just kind of figure out why you want to do this and then latch onto that and then take that as your passion and run with it, and your channel will it'll help you in the long run. Another thing is, make sure your banner on your channel is eye-catching as well as your channel name. You really want that to draw people's attention, and that's really one of the important things that I really want to get out to you guys, stress to you first off. Your banner, your name of your channel, thumbnails, all of that comes into play, as well as the content that you're uploading. One of my biggest tips is to gain self-confidence and tough skin, meaning you have to be able to take the hate, because on YouTube there will be hate comments and stuff like that. So you have to be able to have tough skin and take the hate. And also you have to on your channel, you have to have a sense of confidence, so that way your subscribers know you're not scared or nervous or anything to be on camera. You kind of have to have a stage presence in a way. So really gain a sense of confidence and tough skin, and that'll help you out a lot. Now I'm going to talk about what kind of videos you guys should upload. So it depends on your channel and it depends on the person. It all comes down to your niche. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say it. But it all comes down to basically what you like to do. I feel like try uploading things that interest you and stuff that you like to do, because if you're liking what you're posting, people will notice and it'll do better that way. But if you're really trying to get your channel growing faster, hop on trends. You see a trend starting, hop on it right away. If you're quick at editing and uploading, get it up there right away. Do what you gotta do to hop on the trend. That'll definitely get you noticed. Now, if you're struggling, if you really want to narrow it down to the kind of videos that you should be posting, make a list of 25 videos, 25 or more, maybe go to 50, 100, I don't know. Just make a list of videos and then pick out your top 5 And those are the videos that you're gonna focus on that week. And then you can go back to that list and look at other ones, but pick out the most interesting videos that would interest you. Like, what would you watch? Post something you would wanna watch. You know what I mean? And yeah, now let's talk about equipment. So I use the Canon 70D, and it's a great DSLR camera. I love it. And I use the Sigma 30mm 1.4 lens. And I can take, I'm gonna insert, I'm gonna record it on my iPhone. I'm gonna insert footage of it. But before I used that, I used, I believe, a camcorder. It was a Canon camcorder. I don't know what kind of name it was. But I used a camcorder, which was perfectly fine. It was like, what, $200? And then, okay, but this is all about beginners. So I feel like you could honestly use your iPhone. iPhone has, nowadays, their quality is very high and good. Even Samsung or like an Android phone, like, I recommend using your phone as your camera for now, just because your phone, like, if you're not sure if you're really into this whole YouTube thing, but you just want to try it out and see where it goes, start off with your phone and your phone camera. That way you're not investing too much. But if you're like, oh, I want to do YouTube, I want to do this full time, like, I want to invest in it, then get a good camera. And I recommend the Canon 70D. It honestly blows my mind how amazing this camera is. And the Sigma 30mm 1.4 lens is great. Only thing about the lens that I will say is it's not a zoom in lens, so I have to kind of like adjust it every now and then, like what I want it to do. Now let's talk about tripod. Okay, so my tripod is a Polaroid tripod. I got it from my stepsister. She gave it to me. I don't know what kind it is. It's just, I don't know how many feet it is, but it's just a simple Polaroid tripod. That's the brand of it. But yeah, any tripod for your camera would do fine. Honestly, you can find it at Target, Walmart, you know, online, Amazon. Lighting. So the lighting that I use, like I'm using right now, is the exposure on my camera. I upped it up a little bit, and then I'm also using natural lighting. Now I use studio lighting. There's some on Amazon that you can look up, but I personally don't want to invest in lighting just because I don't think it's that much of a priority for me right now. Maybe like in the future, if I feel like it's needed, because where I'm staying, I'm always filming late, then yeah, I'll invest in a lighting system, but I don't think it's that necessary, especially when you're starting off. I feel like natural lighting is perfectly fine. Now let's talk about editing. I edit with Final Cut Pro, and iMovie is perfectly fine. Like if you have iMovie on your phone, that's fine. Also, another app you can use is called Splice. It's a great editing app that you can have on your phone and stuff like that. But I feel like Final Cut Pro is like if you're wanting to take it to the next level. But if you're just a beginner, I recommend using iMovie. They have great effects, great everything. It's pretty basic and easy to use, and it's easy to comprehend. Now, if you're really trying to take it to the next level, Adobe Premiere is the way to go because it's very advanced as well. I think it's a little bit more advanced than Final Cut Pro because when I used it in my broadcast journalism class, it's a class basically about editing and filming, I found it more difficult than Final Cut Pro for sure. But I feel like they're both, Final Cut Pro and Adobe Premiere, are both like good in their own ways. But yeah. Now I'm gonna talk about thumbnails. Thumbnails come into play because they're very important. It's the first thing people look at before they even watch your video, before they even see how amazing your content is. They're gonna judge you by your thumbnail. I know, it's kind of like you're judging me before you even know what I got to give you. But that's how it works on YouTube. They look at your thumbnails. You can use Fonto or PicArt. Personally, I use, it's called Photoscape. I'm gonna insert it here, what I use for editing my thumbnails. It's on the App Store in the MacBook, and it's free. But I use Photoscape. I believe that's what it's called. And then, honestly, also a huge tip that I learned is that red pops up in people's head. Like that makes them more alert and want to look at it. So if you have red in your title of your thumbnail, it'll make it more eye-catching. So that's a tip if you really want to If your video is like, oh, I really want this video to do well and I want it to pop out, have the like text be in red or some red popping out there, you know? Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the planning of videos. I personally like to use a calendar, like a handwritten calendar, as well as I use Google Docs to plan out my videos. I write a list of ideas, I type them up, and then after that I put dates attached to the videos of what I'm gonna film and like which ones I'm gonna upload first and which ones and like the order of that, yada yada yada. So if you're like really trying to stay organized, that's what I would recommend to do. Now I'm going to transition on into the portion of the video about how to gain 0 to 1,000 subscribers. The stuff that I did to gain my thousands of subscribers. The first thing I did, which is pretty much everyone knows and everyone says this, but this is what I always did, is I promote my videos, like my YouTube channel, onto other platforms. I promote it on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I promote my videos onto all of those platforms together because I know that I have a following on there that I can have them go to my YouTube following to watch my videos. The next thing I recommend you do is recommend your videos to friends and family and people you know that'll watch them. That way it can help out your watch time by having people you know that'll actually sit down and look at your videos because they care about you. So why not tell them about it? Third tip is to consistently upload every week. Like at least, I try to do twice a week, maybe 3 times, but honestly, at least once a week uploads is very crucial. If you can do 2 to 3 times a week, that'd be great, because that would actually really help out your watch time. My next tip, which is number 4, is the filming schedule. So, come up with a filming date that you like to upload and stuff like that. Like a day that works for you, where you know you can put out a video on this day every week. Number 5 is confidence. I already mentioned this before, but having confidence and a presence on the camera really does help out your channel tremendously. Number 6 is engagement, meaning like when you want your audience to stay engaged. So try doing like, comment down below something like, in my description box, I always have comment a question. I always put a question for them to comment down below to get my audience to like engage with me, and also you engage with them by replying to the comments or hearting the comments, you know? Just having a connection with your audience helps the engagement a lot. Now, number 7, very highly, this will help your channel grow, is a high watch time. A high watch time basically means your video will get recommended to other people's channels and videos and stuff like that. And the way to get it, honestly, is to post long videos. Like at first I used to post like 4-minute little outfit idea lookbooks, whatever, and like short try-on hauls and stuff like that. But then I realized like my longer videos are making my watch time go up. And it's not to say to post long, boring videos. No, make sure your videos are intriguing, but posting at least a video that's 10 minutes or longer really does help out with your watch time, which helps you to get recommended to other people's homepage. Now, a good title, thumbnail, and description helps out your channel really well, because all those 3 things come into play right before they click the video: the title and the thumbnail. And of course, sometimes they look at the description, sometimes they don't, but the description. Number 9. Okay, so I highly recommend this, but check YouTube analytics. Check the analytics of your channel. Don't be obsessing over it all the time, but check it in here and there. See who your audience is. Figure out if your audience is in this state or this country or this area or this age group or female or male. And then that way it can you can cater to your audience by knowing who your audience is by checking your analytics. And I feel like people don't realize it, but analytics are actually there to help you. For me, example, most of my audience is actually where I'm from. They're from Chicago. Most of my viewers are from Chicago. Some of them are from California. It really just depends. I have to check my analytics. But that tells me what time of day I should upload my videos, because it'll tell me what city or what state or which place is mostly in, and then I'll work on that local time Eastern, Central, or like whatever time zone it is, I'll cater to the time where the people are mostly watching it from, you know? A next tip is use the community polls or the community tab and engage with your audience by talking to them or doing Instagram polls. Kind of figure out what the people want by doing polls. That way you can really just focus on them and then also still put your creative side to it, but you can also upload stuff that people will watch. I know I do it for like thumbnails. I say which thumbnail do you like better, or I say which title sounds more eye-catching like you would look for. So I kind of use polls in that way, or like which video should I upload first. It's not that I'm saying I'm not going to upload that video, I'm just asking which one would they rather see first, you know what I mean? So in that kind of sense, that's how you can use the community tab or even Instagram polls. Next up, you need to keep your intros short. I try to keep my intros less than a minute because long talking intros just aren't that engaging. Which leads into my final tip to gain 1,000 subscribers, which is if you want people to watch your channel and look through your video, you have to literally sit down and sit through your whole video and tell yourself, can I watch it? Was this part boring? Was this part interesting? What drags the people in? And as well as put like a hook at the beginning of the video. I always try to live little snippets of the video to intrigue people to want to watch the rest of it, you know? And I feel like if you're able to sit through your own video, likely the chances are that other people will be able to too. So I feel like you have to really just try to make your content as interesting as possible and also promote it. That's what I can't stress that anymore. Interesting content, promoting, and self-confidence really just helps out your channel a lot. Wow, I talked a lot in this video. I hope I wasn't talking too fast, or I hope what I said kind of made sense to you guys in a way. But yeah, that's basically all I have for today's video. If you guys want to see how I edit my YouTube videos or how I make my thumbnails, or if you guys want to know how to make money on YouTube or any other questions like that, I can film like another video, like a part 2 of this YouTube series thing if you guys want. Just let me know in the comments down below. Also, I stress this, if you're new to my channel and you've never seen my face before, feel free to subscribe because I like to think I make interesting content. And if you think so too, then why don't you subscribe and join the family? Also, if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I love you guys so, so much. I stress this also. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye.